All right, man. So let's get into it. We're gonna break down just pretty much like, guys, when you guys get in shape, when you guys are able to um, elevate your body, your looks, your physique, just how Ashton has. And I'm working on it myself. I'm trying to get back into a better shape where I'm looking more, even though I don't look bad, but I want to be, yeah, I want to be real leaned up, real looking tight in everything I wear type of thing. And just looking fit, man, looking real sharp. I guess that's the word you want to have. And you can look sharp being a little huskier too. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be some shredded up dude, but the sharper you can appear, the better everything kind of runs, especially for content creators, just in life. And I've always preached this. I've been a guy who's been in the gym constantly for the past years. I don't miss a day. And even if I go, and sometimes where it's just like, and it's rare where you just have to be in there and you get a shitty workout, right? But it plays a part of my work ethic when it comes to what I do outside the gym. So I think it's very important for not just content creators, everybody in life. I think it's important for people to have a better daily routine. I think your mindset would be a little better. I think obviously when you feel better, you're gonna walk around with a better attitude, maybe with a little bit more swagger to you, just a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more confidence, and that plays a huge role in what you're able to accomplish, right? So with Ashton right here, man, being in the shape he's in, he's been able to pretty much take the content world into a whole nother level, right? Obviously, you guys know he's going viral right now for the Saratoga and the dip in the water and the banana peel. That's just content creation. You know what I'm saying? And with him being in the top, top shape he could be in, nobody's gonna question his work ethic or what his video is about. When you look like this, you know what I'm saying? This shows dedication, hard work. Yeah, there's some other things. I know a lot of people are showing that. You know, I'm not here to get into it, but whatever the case is, he's at this point where he looks like this naturally every day. So it doesn't matter if the guy's working out, running, eating, showing you he's dipping his face in water at 4 in the morning, and then jumping in the pool at 5 in the morning, and then this at 5:15. I highly doubt that it is a just on point like that, but hey, content creation. And guess what? He's in shape, he's running with it, and he's making millions of dollars with it right now because his body is in shape. His body is in shape, and this is not including brand deals from Saratoga and any other brands out there reaching out to him. Um, this guy is getting millions of views on every single post, every single day, because he is in the best shape of his life. And it doesn't matter, like I said, he could do anything at this point. It's going to go viral. So let's get into the video, break some things down. But I'm telling you, man, when you're in shape like this, it's this shit could change your life for real. Shit could change your life, bro. I'm gonna pull up the chat real quick, but let's get to it, man.
Has made over $2 million net worth, and here's how he did it. You guys may know him from the meme that he has just made, which ultimately is the reason he's going viral right now. In fact, right here, 17 hours ago, he celebrated 10 million followers, and I just checked, and he's at 10.6 million followers.
He's way past that now.
11 million right now, which made him get an estimated net worth of $2 million right here, and that's probably USD. So how did he do this? First of all, let's just go through this. He has over 3 million followers on YouTube, even though his last post was 7 months ago. He also has over probably around 11 million now on Instagram.
So for those that don't know, Ashton went viral for just putting together these crazy, just like at home crazy type workouts. Just workouts that I doubt that he was doing at a level that he was trying to produce it at. He's known for like doing this, like every time we're like making it seem like he's so intact with the workout, but doing very minimum type movements. But in reality, people are going to believe whatever he's saying. You get what I'm saying? Just because of his shape, which you got to understand. my whole point of this is once you get in the best shape of your life, you are able to do things like this. So let's continue with the video.
And just over 5.5 million on TikTok. So get off TikTok, put it in 2x speed, put this like a podcast, do whatever you have to do. Just get through this video. It's gonna tell you so much information you can use to apply to, whatever you want, your own business, whatever. He's used genius strategies that you need to implement to have an estimated net worth of $2 million, as I said before. And he did this specifically through funnels, content, and even became a meme. Let's break it down. So what we're going to first cover is how did he actually get these people to follow him in the first place? In other words, what are the content strategies, what are the funnels, what are all that? And trust me, it's pretty simple. So I'm going to break this down. Let's start off with the funnel. All right, let's say we got TikTok here. Here you've landed on his TikTok. Obviously they got so much views, millions and millions and millions.
That's nothing compared to what his TikToks are pulling right now. Bro, almost every single TikTok this guy's posting is in the 100 millions. I'm talking about every single one.
Some of them tens of millions. Yeah, let's say you go here. First of all, he doesn't have any link in his bio to any of his income sources, any of his online coaching. So what they might do is they might go to his YouTube channel. If you land on his Instagram, you're probably going to go straight to his YouTube just to see who he is and what he does. But what I noticed is his last post here, latest, was 7 months ago, which I'm not sure why, but once you land on here, you have 3 options. First of all, you're probably going to click on one of his videos, or you might even go just straight to the link in his bio. We have his first stream of income, his supplement business, and what looks here as protein powder too. Or here you can go here, freedom mentorship coaching, or last, and then right here we have one-on-one coaching for meal plans and exercises. Then we go right here to the cash collected. Now I'm assuming this is right here, this is a high ticket promotion. No,
for sure. One-on-one coaching at this point, after he's gone viral, in order to be a client of his, I'm gonna guess, depending on what the service is, I would guess one phone call with him is $1,000. I would say anywhere from $5,000 to $2,000. One phone call with him, and that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, training, I'm thinking he's nowhere under $2,500 a month, depending on the client. A lot of people are going to say yes. You have a guy who's ripped. You have a guy who's going absolutely viral. And you have a guy who's literally organized to the point where his clients are not going to say no. And if they do, he has so many lined up, it doesn't matter.
Not quite sure though. So next, out of the funnel now, he posts super high quality videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you've ever watched one of his videos, you'll know he gets a lot of cool angles. He uses professional cameras. He does all that, which, it's not the reason he grew. That's not the sole reason he grew, but it definitely helped. Next, he's been consistent posting for 4 years straight. Okay, look, we're gonna go to the oldest section here.
Did you listen to that? He's been posting for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. The guy's already been shredded, like I said.
Look, 4 years ago, 30,000 views. And yeah, most of these are just tutorials. Next, all of his videos are education, which makes him look like an authority figure, someone to trust in this space. So if you think they're an authority figure and someone to trust, you're going to want to buy from them, probably, if your goal is to do what he's selling. So there's 3 main criteria here. You have to know, like, and trust them. So first of all, if you've ever come across one of his videos, you already know him. Next, if you hop on a YouTube video and you see him, you see his day, you might even like him right there. and trust him. He's gotten many results. He's shown lots of social proof. So right here, that's a tick.
Yep.
Next, he mastered his craft before posting. For him, it's fitness, and if you're in the fitness, if you're in the fitness space, you obviously know a thing or two about building muscle. If you look like this guy, it positions you as the authority in the space if you're teaching it and you've already done it. Okay. Next, we're gonna go through 3 rules, and that's it. 3 rules of what he implements to get the amount of followers he does. First of all, this rule, it's super simple, it's super short. Love at first sight offer. And I know what it sounds like, but it's not that, alright? So the love at first sight offer is usually 1 sentence, but look, underlying here, he doesn't specifically say, I help people lose weight, gain muscle, all of that. He just shows it. He doesn't need to tell us, it's underlying. So when you hop on his YouTube, for example, it's all educational. So it's basically saying, I will help you do this, I will help you do that. So that's it for that section. Next, we're going to go to the 7-11-4 rule. The 7-11-4 rule is basically a study done by Google to see what people need to see before pulling the trigger and buying from someone. They found that the 7 is 7 hours. Okay, so the audience needs to watch you for 7 hours. So how did he do that?
That's it.
I say this in every single video of mine. So, 2 ways. Short form, long form. Short form, easy. We can go Instagram, TikTok, and let's say YouTube Shorts. Okay? If you post on all 3, done. Let's say you post 2-minute videos 2 times per day. Let's say your audience, every single one of your audience watches each video for the exact amount of seconds you post from. Let's say that. So in a week, you're gonna have 4 times 7. Okay, so you're gonna have 28. You're gonna have 28 minutes, and if we need 4 hours, then we're gonna need a lot more than that. It's gonna take a lot.
Okay, guys. Post consistently. It comes down to how bad do you want it, bro. You got to post consistently. You got to get your face out there. Get your face out there. Clip your videos. Get your face out there. Go, 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 go. Make it very quick, right? Post as much as you can. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you look like. Have a decent mic, decent quality. Post a damn video. Get your content out there. Get your face out there as much as possible. Depending on what niche you're in, some things might need to be a little bit more detailed. Don't worry about editing too much. Get your videos out. Post, 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 post. You're posting to an algorithm. The algorithm is not going to reward you when you ain't posting on the platform. Period. Post your content. Stop waiting.
Long time to actually hit that.
So pretty much what he's saying, don't go on YouTube or any social media trying to sell a product to anybody who doesn't know you or watch you. It's not gonna work.
So
nobody's buying stuff from
the
strangers.
other way is you can go long form. Okay, so YouTube.
So let's skip past this part because he dragged this part out. He's cranking you guys right now for the watch hours. He's cranking you guys, so we might move on from here.
Actually converts people to buy.
Got it. Okay, so we've had enough with Ashton, right? We'll move on, man. Look, the point of Ashton, post your content, be consistent, get in the best shape of your life. Seriously, take it serious, get in the shape of your life, and just be consistent and have a real goal. If you want to be a content creator, have a real goal. And that's really all I got on this one, man. Let's see what else we